An Achilles heel, a blind spot for leaders that got them. Maybe.
Well, I don't know. I'll use myself as an example. I remember.
Can I take notes?
I took a lot of notes on this. I would carefully prepare like a presentation, talking to my team, and lay this stuff out, and people would be sitting there nodding their heads like, yeah, this is great. And then I was a little frustrated that like I didn't see the follow through that I would have expected. All right, well, I'll try again. Get to work on my computer, come up with this great presentation, make this presentation to the people, get a lot of people nodding their heads, and still don't see the same. And I started thinking, what's wrong with these people? I mean, I would have thought the same thing. I'm giving them good stuff, and how come they're not acting on it? And one day, just before one of our meetings, I'm just talking with a couple of staff members, and one of a gal that was fairly new to our team, she said something like, I didn't understand that. And I said, you didn't understand what? She said, when you were talking about that thing with, and she's trying to, I said, oh, you didn't understand that? And she said, yeah, I probably don't understand about half of what you say.
Whoa.
And I'm like, all of those hours that I spent coming up with that stuff, and it was just going in this year and out this year. And so I was like, man, I got to make some big changes. Yeah. So that hurt to hear her say that, and I'm like, my first response though was be like, well, you're just not very intelligent. I wanted to turn, that was my first response inside my head. I wanted to turn it back on her. Fortunately, I bit my tongue and was like, yeah, it's on me. I got to do that. So I think that we're getting a lot of invaluable information from people around us if we will really listen to what they're saying. Or if I would have been more astute, I would have said, okay, why are they not following through on what I just said to them? It's on me that I'm not communicating for them to get it. I was making it on them that why aren't you getting it? And so there's a lot of signals around us if we'll pay attention to them.